Greetings, it's Ian from E.L.O here. Welcome to the third video of the day. And I've just got the daunting thought I've got 4 to do tomorrow. So this is, of course, a perfect side. Now today I've chosen, this is one of my choices. It's one of my favourite albums of all time. And it happens to be a favourite album of Birthday Boy Dave as well. So I couldn't think of a better album to do today. And it is Out of the Blue from the Electric Light Orchestra. It was their 7th album. It was released in 1977. Probably their most commercially successful album, and selling over 10 million copies. Unbelievable. So on here, of course, we've got Jeff Lynne doing absolutely everything. Producing, singing, playing guitars. On piano, the late, great Richard Tandy. On the drums, the one and only Mr. Bev Bevan that Dave and I have actually met. Another good reason for having it today. He's a really nice guy. The great Kelly Graucut on vocals and bass. The magic of Mick Kaminsky on the violin. And on the cellos, Hugh McDowell, who went on to play with John Wetton, and Melvin Gale, who actually plays on some piano as well. So also involved here, we got Lewis Clark, who was the orchestra conductor, and it was engineered by Mac. Yeah, the one and only great Mac. So let's have a look at these tracks. Everyone is dynamite. This is going to be tough. So we open up this album with the Turn to Stone. Oh, this has just got lots of pop hooks, driving rock and roll, strings, and then it's got that wonderful speeded up turning to stone. It's brilliant. When you see them do this live, or Jeff does it, when they do that bit, everyone looks at it and goes, "Phew, we've got through that." Absolutely a brilliant track. Some great drumming on there as well from Bev. Second track, It's Over. This is just a very simple track with some lovely string arrangements by Melvin, Hugh and Mick. Absolutely brilliant. Great vocal as well from Jeff on that one. Absolute belter of a track. Then we have one of the singles, and it was this sort of sound was going to come on the Discovery, and it's the brilliant Sweet Talking Woman. Lovely harmonies on this, that steady drums of Bev. You've got a wonderful violin piece by Mick. Absolutely stunning track. Up next, Across the Border. It's got that the clanging change, same as that song you remember from ABBA, Nina Pretty Ballerina. A wonderful violin solo by Mick Kaminsky. It's got Is I'm Gonna Get You, a brilliant track. You've got this lovely harmonising between everybody, especially Jeff and Kelly. Wonderful track. So that was the end of side 1. Side 2 starts off with Night in the City, which is a classic rock track. One of the best rock tracks, that driving riff at the start of it from Jeff. You got some great Richard Tandy keyboards. It's on keyboards, but it sounds like traffic, busy traffic. Absolutely brilliant. And then we get Starlight. I love this, especially at the beginning of it. Excuse me. That sort of rolling keyboards. And Bev Bevan drumming on this. Wonderful. Up next is the fantastic Jungle. It's got this sort of, feels like you're in the jungle with Tarzan. Trumpeting elephants. What else can you say about this? Tap dancing. Wonderful. Then we get that lovely interlude. We mentioned this when we did our Richard Tandy. The keyboard work, believe me now, from Richard is fantastic. And it serves as this introduction to the next song, Steppin Out, which is a wonderful ballad. And it's like, and the song is actually about leaving home. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. It's got some lovely guitars and harmonies, and it just builds up to a grand finish. Absolutely top draw song from the band. And it's one of them tracks that Jeff said that when he released it again, he redone it because he wasn't happy with it. I can't think it. He said he missed up the original. He said it was so flimsy. So that was the end of side 2. So we move on to the second album, side 3, subtitled A Concerto for a Rainy Day. It's all about weather, of course. And it opens up with the absolutely brilliant Standin in the Rain. Well, you've got thunder and lightning, great vocals, some great Richard Tandy keyboard. The runs are just brilliant. The lightning and the thunder, it's just a brilliant opening. And it sort of goes into that second song, Big Wheels, which has got so many layers of instrumental, and it builds up to a sort of an epic crescendo. There's some vocoder in there, the melodies great, the orchestral arrangements, another solid track. Then that goes into Summer in Live Lightning. It sort of takes it up another gear. Lovely harmonies. The keyboard work again from Richard is so good. And then we end with, of course, Mr. Blue Sky. Absolutely wonderful thing to end this suite. It's, you know, when we've had bad weather and when the sun comes, like, you always think of this track. It's such a upbeat, happy feeling song. One of my favourite songs by E.L.O. without a doubt. And I love the end of this. That bit that you don't get on the single. Absolutely brilliant. It's got some lovely vocoder on it. What more do you expect from a great producer, from a great band? So we'll flip it over to side 4. And this opens up with this sort of glam funk strut thing, I'd call it, called Sweetest the Night. I love the guitar work in this, and you got the vocals from Kelly and Jeff. Brilliant song. I do like that song. And then we have a Richard Tandy special called The Whale. Beautiful written. Richard Tandy at his best. I just love that track. Then we have a blues rocker called Birmingham Blues. Band, obviously they're all from around that area. It's a great rock tune with some, and it's the song's actually about, if you look at the lyrics, it's about life as a touring band and missing home. Great track. And the album closer, of course, is the fantastic Wild West Hero. Oh, it's just brilliant. The harmonies in this. Great single. It's just a wonderful track to end the album. Great guitar solo on it as well. The jangle piano at the beginning. Wonderful. What a track to end the album. Okay, what can you say about this album? This is tough. It's one of them double albums where there's no filler. Every track is fantastic. You've got side one, you've got Turn to Stone and Sweet Talking Woman. You've got on side two, Jungles, Steppin Out, brilliant. You've got side three with the Concerto for a Rainy Day, Mr. Blue Sky and Standing in the Rain, and the last side, Sweet as the Night, the Whale and Wild West Hero. Epics, epics. So how I done this, I eliminated it by album. Kept listening to it. Don't need to too much because I do know sort of where I'm going with this one. But in the end, it was side 3 and 4 that I thought were the best sides. And when it came down to it, the best side of this album is A Concerto for a Rainy Day. The opening and the start of that side is just brilliant. You start off with the interpretation of like a rainy day, the wonderful music, then you have the sort of gentleness of Big Wheels, and as well, yeah, that's wonderful. Love Big Wheels, and Summer and Lightning starts lightening the mood, and then we come to that wonderful Mr. Blue Sky. So there we go. That is why that is my perfect side. It's just a fantastic album all round. It was 10 out of 10 and it still remains one of my favourite albums ever. Okay, that's all for today. But it's a lot going on tomorrow as well. Apart from being Ladies' Day, we've got 2 birthdays by 2 great people that come up on the panel. One being Nick's Vinyl Buddy, my fellow Northamptonshire person, and we've got Jimmy Barnes as well. And then we go into Ladies' Day and we've got a band from Oslo called Cats and Jammer, and then we've got a lovely little singer for Retro Ranking called Katie Muella. Sorry. So that's coming up tomorrow. Have a great day and bye for now.